Good evening, innovators and champions. Welcome to the Hype Series episode 5, brought to you by Growbinar in collaboration with Eventai and supported by Algon Developer Community as our community partner. I'm Lohambika and I will be your host for tonight's episode of Hype Series episode 5. I'm really excited to move forward with you guys. Whether you are a beginner taking your first step into the hackathon arena or a pro who is hungry for the next big win, tonight's episode is crafted just for you. So, fasten your seatbelts, keep your notebooks ready, and most importantly, keep your minds open because what you're going to hear tonight might just be the secret ingredient that transforms your next hackathon journey into a winning story. Before we started, let me introduce the star of today's episode. Winner of the Smart India Hackathon 2023, a mentor who has guided 500 plus students and a judge at 10 plus hackathons. Please put your virtual hands together and drop some claps in the chat for the one and only Manna Tyagi. We welcome you, Manna Tyagi, for the wonderful event here.
Thank you so much, Flomika. I'm glad to be here in the
Yeah.
Hype Series episode and eager to have interaction with the audience.
Yeah, all right. Before we start, let's quickly warm up the chat. Tell me the one word, what's your dream hackathon you want to win? Type it up now. Any interesting hackathons you're aiming to win, guys? Let me see in the comment section, chat in the text. Oh, Microsoft. Hey,
Right.
SAH. Okay. I think this is the right platform for you guys. Okay, SAH.
Yeah.
Google Gen Exchange Hackathon, SAH. Okay. I think so. Manan is just the right guy who is going to mentor us today because he's up to 360 degree of the view of the hackathon. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yes.
guys. Yeah. Yeah. Let me handle the session to the Manan Tyagi for the wonderful presentation here.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. First of all, a very warm welcome to the Hype Series episode 5. And as Logo introduced myself, my name is Manna Tyagi, and I'm currently a third year BTech series student at Benetton University. I have won 10 plus hackathons, including the Smart India Hackathon 2023. And it was my first year when I participated in the Smart India Hackathon. So, yeah. And I have also mentored over 1,000 students and I have judged at various hackathons. Recently, I was invited to judge the Google Gentech AI Day, that was Asia's biggest hackathon. So that was a part, and I know all in around the 360 overview of hackathons as a participant, as a judge as well. And my tech stack is basically, I know Python, Java, .NET, and JavaScript, and these are my tech stack. And some other achievements are listed on the screen, as you can see as well, right? So, yeah, let's move on with, let's have a brief idea, first of all, about, what are hackathons, right? So, from my perspective, a hackathon is basically a kind of a tech marathon, right? It's a time-based event where you are, asked to solve a problem and provide a tech solution within 24 to 36 hours of time. Then you are supposed to, pitch that solution to the judge, and he would be evaluating your solution based on some parameters. And then if the judge likes your solution, you guys won that hackathon, right? So let's understand why should someone participate in these hackathons, right? So from my experience, I was an introvert back then before I started participating in these hackathons, and I couldn't even properly even speak with people and couldn't have interaction properly because I was an introvert, right? So looking myself now after participating in these events, in these hackathons, I have been participating in more than 30 plus hackathons. And now seeing myself, I am now, taking various sessions in various colleges, getting invited as judge at various places, and getting work offers, getting startup opportunities. A lot have has changed in these past 2 years after participating in these hackathons, right? So yeah, that's how your life can get changed by just participating in these events. And other than that, you obviously get these networking opportunities and get the idea to meet with new people and build something. And might be that something, maybe a startup that can get funded in these hackathons as well, right? So this is why you should participate in every hackathon that you are able to. And where you can find these hackathons is that, we obviously know this also happens in various colleges, and, corporate companies organize these hackathons online or offline. You can find it everywhere in every city, right? So these happens in everywhere, and there are some platforms like Devfolio or, Unstop. You can find these hackathons there. So moving on to Smart India Hackathon, right? So, Smart India Hackathon is the world's largest open innovation model, and it is organized by the government of India, and it is also backed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So, in this hackathon, you are provided around 250 problem statements given by various ministries of India and some top level companies. And you're asked to solve the problem with providing a tech solution. And it is a whole journey of 3 months. And very soon, I would be taking a masterclass on Smart Day Hackathon with a tie-up with Growbinar. And I guess that would be happening very well in the next week of August only. And very soon, the problem statements are also coming for SIH. I guess on 25th, the problem statements are coming for the Smart Day Hackathon. So we would be live decoding these problem statements in that session very, very soon. And that would be happening. You would also be aware about that very, very soon. So yeah, that's from my side, and I can be open for the any Q&A you guys have, right?
Yeah,
So
like perfect. Let me take my first question to you. Like, what do
yeah.
you think is the most important mindset every student should have before entering a hackathon? And the follow-up question too, like, how important is team formation? Like, what is the role it play? I know it's a major role. Like, what's your view on this?
See, the mindset is to, tackle everything that comes up to you, because you don't know what in those 24 hours you could be
Yeah,
facing, right? A judge could ask you, to completely change your solution from the ground. Maybe you need to do some more improvisations. So you should be ready for the worst scenario, right? Your, code might break during the hackathon. So the worst scenario, you should be ready for it. And you should have a mindset to, continuously work. Don't get disheartened in between the hackathon or lose motivation. So keep yourself motivated and up towards working together. And talking about team, so from my perspective, team formation is the first key point of winning a hackathon, right? So I have some few points on how you can build your team, right? So you must have a guy who is, a good coder, someone who understands language, someone who can code properly, and someone who can create good designs, a good designer who can modify your UI and make it look beautiful and impressive, because the first impression that comes up on a judge is from your solution, how it looks on. So yeah, that is important. And also you need someone to research on the problem statements, right? You need someone to find unique ideas about the problem statement, get unique solutions for that problem statement. So you need a researcher, and obviously you need someone to pitch your solutions to the judges. So you need a presenter in your team as well. So these four skills, if you have in your team, right? So I feel that is a dream team for you guys. So yeah.
yeah. Thank you, Manan. Like, now it's time to hear from our amazing audience. Like, whoever
Sure.
having the questions, raise your hands, please. We'll give the mic access to speak and ask your questions to Manan. In the meanwhile, others can keep your queries in the chat. Like, there is a question in the chat. Shreya asked, sorry, Arjun. One sec, one sec. Yeah, Arjun, now you can speak. I think so. Just a second.
Thank you for the opportunity,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah,
Yeah,
So
so
hi,
hi,
Arjun.
Manna. I'm
Hi,
Arjun.
Arjun.
I'm very fortunate to have met you in the Agentic AI hackathon recently. So, and that's
Oh,
what
okay,
made me,
okay.
that's what actually, dragged me to this hype series. This is the first time here also. Just I saw you and I just came here. So I have a
Okay, okay.
question, which is a very genuine question. Which see, in the same team that you were telling, a UI, a backend coder, a unique idea, teller or a researcher, and one
Yeah,
more
yeah,
presenter that you told, right? So,
yeah.
what about the? So I had this doubt, like, what about the DevOps person? Do you think a DevOps person also is required?
Uh, DevOps, I feel, as students who participate in these hackathons, they're not aware about, these crucial roles. Like, for example, a first year student are participating, so they're not aware on these crucial separated roles, right? So I just figured it out. Okay, these are some general roles that you can have as a team. And as an add-on, if you have any other skill like DevOps or, someone from cybersec or someone who is good in AI as well, that is the bonus, right? So these are just
Mhm.
four crucial, must-have skills in a team. Anything else that is an
Okay.
add-on is a benefit for the team, obviously.
No, no, no. So my question was like in the competition. So
Hmm.
will we be hosting anything in either of AWS, Azure, or GCP? So only then
See,
these people
yeah,
will be useful.
yeah. See, mostly it is not required. It depends on hackathons to hackathons, right? Some hackathons require you to, host your solution and deploy it completely. Some don't. So that depends on what hackathon you are participating in.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thanks. That was my query. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Manan.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, Shreya asked about like I'm just starting the hackathon. I haven't been much into the tech stack. I know the basics, but I don't have high skills. Like, what can I do? Like that. That's the vibe of the question here.
Okay. Shreya, I was also in the same situation when I was in the first year of college, and I participated in SIH and I won SIH as well. So, first of all, remove this from your mind, okay, that I don't know any skills, I could not be able to participate in a hackathon, right? So, don't think that because hackathons, from my perspective, is an ideation kind of an event, right? You need to, ideate unique ideas. So, and nowadays with AI, obviously you can build really quickly with vibe coding or something like that, right? So if you have the idea and you are able to prompt it really well, you can also code, right? So I don't know, things you need to have a very deep understanding of tech stack to participate in a hackathon. So if you know the basics and you get a good team, so I guess you are good to go to participate in a hackathon, right?
Most of them are shocked. Like you're from the first year you selected for SIH. Like next question, Ayush Power. Like how to create a PPT that will get selected for us for finals.
See, for PPT, you should follow first of all a template. If there's a template given from a hackathon, right? For SIH, you are given a template, obviously. So if there's a template, follow that strictly, and don't try to create your own template or something like that. Then follow clean approach, right? Ensure you have you're not putting in big paragraphs, not a tech heavy PPT. Keep it more pictorial ones and keep your content crisp and short and keep some good architecture diagrams or some UI pics or some kind of a pictorial presentation of your solution that makes it look more appealing and beautiful, right? Because no one is going to read complete text and all in that PPT, right? Most of us look for pictures more than a PPT, right? So that is a most important point. And include the architecture diagram and make it such that it explains your whole solution's tech flow, right? It explains the whole flow of your solution, how it is going, because most of the teams include these architecture diagrams and create a good edge for you in a PPT and in a hackathon, right? So follow that, and I guess yeah, just these 2 points are good enough to create a good PPT.
Yeah. Next question from Divansh. Like, please detail a good code, like you
Then
mentioned.
Hello,
Good.
hello, sorry, hello.
yeah, Devansh, bit
Am I
of
Yeah.
audible?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Is
So
this
sorry for
Divansh, right?
disturbing the meet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah.
sorry for
Yeah. Okay.
disturbing the
Fine.
meet. I guess there
No
was
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
some
Sure.
issue with the mic. तो भैया आपने बोला कि लाइक आपने फर्स्ट ईयर में आपने अपना एसएच में विन कर गए थे तो थोड़ा आप डिटेल
Mhm.
में बताओगे लाइक विद एग्जांपल अपना ही बता दो तो सबसे बेस्ट होगा कि व्हाट आर द बेसिक स्किल्स हैकेथॉन मतलब कि सॉल्यूशन बिल्डअप करने के लिए अपन को पूरा बिल्ड करना पड़ता है प्रॉब्लम के लिए.
Right, right, right.
What are the basics in the
See, Devansh, first of all, that depends on what problem statement you as a team are tackling, right? So, for that, you need to have a good understanding of your team, right? What, as a skill you have a team, right? Some skills you must be having, or some interest you guys might be having, right? So, identify those interests or those skills in your team, and then go for the problem statements and try to identify, okay, what problem statement you guys are comfortable in solving and have a good understanding of it, right? And then try to figure out, okay, if I'm choosing this problem statement, now I need to, learn these skills or, do these skills or, research about these things, right? Once you are done with that and start building your solution, and while you're building you would be facing a lot of issues, right? Obviously if you are new to coding and new to making projects, right? So while you are facing issues, try to search on these issues on in the internet, or you use help with chat gpt or something, and try to get understanding of those issues as well. This would help you to learn as well a new language or a new coding language, and you would obviously be able to build your solution properly, right? So I feel that's all you need to know.
Myself,
That's
Chinmay.
Hi, Chinmay.
Uh, Hello, sir. So, how do you pick a right problem statement in hackathons? Like in
Okay.
SIH, they give a plenty of problem
Yeah,
statements.
around 250
How
problem
do
statements are
we
given.
choose?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do we choose the right problem statement?
Okay, so as I said, you would be building your team first, obviously. So understand your team first of all, what interests or what skill sets you guys have as a whole team, right? Then find those niches or those topics or those skill sets that you are interested in as a person. Because after you read a person, you get an idea, right? Okay, what I have to build on this. Like, okay, I would be needing a web dev skill, or I would be needing some thing like AI or ML or something related to cybersec, right? So whatever is your interest or whatever your team is good at, try to niche down those problem statements. You can niche down just 10, 15 problem statements that you guys feel okay you would be able to build with the tech. Then start researching on that problem statement. Divide those problem statements amongst your team and start researching on it. Try to find out what are the current market trends, what are the current market existing solutions, if there are any. Try to understand the gaps of the solution that you guys can, fulfill, and find something unique, some wow factors that you can have in your solution, right? And after that, just finalize that problem statement which you are the most comfortable in and the most you are able to research on, have a good understanding of it, right? Because without a good understanding of the problem statement, you would obviously won't be able to provide the best solution for that. And in SIH, you must have the best solution for the problem statement if you want to win, right? So yeah, I feel that is what you need to know to find the best problem statement from my side. Yeah.
Okay, what qualities will be looking during building a teams for hackathon? Like, I have a friend circle of
Qualities.
plenty, like 5, 6, and there will be a limit of say 2 or 3. So, what qualities should I look to build a team for hackathons?
See, I guess you have taken it wrong. The limit of the team for SIH particularly is
It's
six
four.
members. No, it's 6 members and one particular compulsory female member.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
like, say it's for some other hackathon. Okay. So, what do
For
we
other
look for?
hackathons, it can be 4 or 3. Yeah.
Okay. So, what qualities should I look for this team building?
See, as I said, someone who can code properly, have a good understanding of coding, right? Someone who can, research on a problem statement, have good understanding how to, find unique solutions, and is a good ideator kind of a role, right? Then you can have someone who is good in designing, okay, who has, good design skills or has a good idea of how good designs have to be made. And obviously someone who can present your solution to the judges, right? These are the four crucial roles.
Okay, sir. That's all from my side for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi,
I'm
hi.
Ivan. I'm asking that are there any common mistakes that freshers make during SIH or any hackathons?
What freshers make on hackathons? See, from my experience of judging in hackathons, I noticed that, a lot of students, get kind of off track of what they were actually initially building, right? What happens is,
Yeah.
sometimes you guys, get so much into, creating something unique or something, extra features that you kind of tend to get deviated from what was originally asked in the problem statement, right? This happens a lot. So to avoid this, just be focused on what is asked and fulfill that first, and then you can go on building any extra or any unique feature you want, right? And other than this, just focus on having a good UI, because a lot of students don't focus on that. Good UI, good presentation skills and good pitching with judges. Try to keep your pitch clean and properly practice your pitch a few times before going for the hackathon, right? So that can be done, and I feel these are some crucial points you should remember.
Okay. So, like, what impacts the most, like PPT, code, or presentation, or UI UX?
See, I feel the way you pitch your solution is the most important. After that comes the UI, and then comes your how is the approach is of your code or your solution, like the coding approach.
Okay. And like for like
I
24,
hope
36 hours hackathons, are there any tips
Mhm.
on how we can time manage our productivity?
See, it depends on how much rounds you're having in a hackathon. I would just give you a quick idea about how we tackled the 36 hours hackathon at SIH. So at
Okay.
SIH, we had around, I guess, three main rounds and three mentoring rounds, right? So what we did was, for the three main rounds, we had already pre-built a solution. We had like 60-70% of our solution was pre-built already before going for the finale. And that on there, we started with the first round. We pitched our whole solution on the first round. A lot of teams, try to keep the good parts for the last round, but we didn't do that. We just pitched our whole solution in the first round only. So, we also got good feedback on that, and we, kind of matched what the judges were asking from us, and we try to understand that what they are wanting. And then in the next round, we built it properly, whatever was asked by to us to implement and to change. And then we pitched that properly that, okay, we have done these changes as you guys asked, and we have built this and we have this unique feature and something like that. So this is how we tackled the main rounds. And for the mentoring rounds, we just bluntly asked, okay, what issues or what anything you feel that is not well and good or not well presented in this solution, right? So this is how we kind of and in between, obviously, we took breaks. We asked 2-3 guys to work at one time, and the rest of of us was taking breaks or having a chill around for a few hours. We worked on
Okay.
shifts, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I hope you get an answer from Manan. Like, yeah, Samar Kumar, yeah, you can unmute yourself.
हेलो मनन भैया।
Hi, Samar. Hi.
Yeah, hello.
एक्चुअली भैया कि जैसे कि मेरी क्लासेस वगैरह कॉलेज वगैरह अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है लाइक 2 वीक्स
Mhm.
अगो। सो
Okay.
व्हाट इज़ द गुड टाइम बेस्ट टाइम फॉर अप्लाइंग हैकाथन, या फिर हैकाथन देने के लिए क्या सही टाइम है, क्या इनिशिएटिव अच्छा है, लाइक व्हाट शुड आई डू?
See, from my experience, there is not any, perfect time to participate in a hackathon, right? I feel you should just start now only, try to find your team and try to
ओके
find good members who can create a good team with you and just
ओके
start participating in whatever hackathons you are able to get opportunity on. And, because even if you don't know things, right,
या
participating in an event, you would get a good experience, right? And you can just improve on later with more and more hackathons you participate, right?
ओके
So I
ओके
feel you should
तो
start.
लाइक
Yeah. Mm.
क्या क्या लाइक अर्ली लाइक पहले हैकाथन्स के लिए लाइक क्या क्या चीज़ें पहले से जानता होना चाहिए इंसान, लाइक जैसे कि कोडिंग वगैरह या फिर
Mhm.
व्हाटएवर।
See, seeing the current scenario of hackathons and the problem statements that are given in today's hackathons, right? So you need to, have a good understanding of web development, right? If you have, not even a good, I would feel a basic understanding of how websites and how things work. And with tools like ChatGPT or Claude, you can just prompt in
Mm.
and build your web properly. So, right, if you have
Mm.
good ideation and understand, okay, what needs to be built for that problem statement, you can easily build that with tools like these, right? And
Okay,
even
okay.
there are not only hackathons, there are also some versions of hackathon, like ideathons or pitch deck hackathons. They just need to pitch an idea, right? So these also happen. So you can participate in these events also.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Bia.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, before we move on, I have a quick announcement. Like all the attendees are encouraged to unmute yourself and ask questions. And here is the fun part. Like top 10 best questions will receive exiting from Growbinar, from the Hype Series team. And also for those who stay active in the meeting and engage throughout the session, we have premium certificates for you. Yeah, like Priyanka
That's
Kumari, you can unmute yourself now and ask the question.
हेलो गुड
hi. Hi.
सर मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहती हूँ कि कोई स्पीड मैटर भी करती है हैकाथॉन के दौरान
Sorry, I
And
couldn't hear you properly. Priyanka, can
हेलो
you repeat yourself? Yeah, yeah.
हेलो सर मैं ये पूछ
Yes,
रही
yes.
थी
Hmm.
स्पीड मैटर करती है हैकाथॉन के दौरान कोई भी मतलब प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग करनी हो तो
Speed matters or not, right?
Yes.
See, speed doesn't matter that much, but yeah, you have to be quick in, understanding the problem statement and getting the idea and coding it, right? Because you're time bound for the event. So yeah, speed matters a little bit, but I feel not that much.
Thank you sir.
yeah, next one is Sia Bari. Like, yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Hi.
hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
you can good to go.
Yeah. Hello. Sir, I have been following you on LinkedIn and the posts are all of them are really motivating. So my question
Okay.
is that
Thank you.
I recently went to a hackathon and in
Okay.
the mentoring round, the mentors or the judges, they suggested
Mhm.
something which was totally opposite from what we were building.
Mhm.
And at that time we got like we weren't motivated enough for to continue in the hackathon any longer. So what can we do in such a scenario?
Okay. Was it the first round that faced with the
Yes,
mentors
yes,
and
yes.
they?
It was the first round, right? And they were not happy with our solution, so they suggested a totally different solution, which couldn't be built in the small passage of time.
Okay. Okay. See, I guess you might got, or maybe misinterpreted the problem statement, whatever you were targeting. And maybe see, this happens a lot because, people have different perspectives, right? People understand things differently. If I'm taking a problem statement and you are taking a problem statement, I might have some different solution for it. You might have a different solution for it, right? So that happens, but, you can figure out, okay, what can be done and maybe just implement it. I feel somewhat could have been done, right? Instead of just quitting completely, you could have built something or something, even a small part could have been done, right? And you could just pitch it
Mm.
that, okay, you suggested this to us and we totally revamped our solution and we pitched that, right? So if you do this, a lot of times if judges are, good, or it depends on the judges only. But if they are good and they try to understand also, okay, these guys worked hard and they totally revamped their solution, they might give you good points and good chances for it, right? So that also happens.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, next one, Arjun.
Yeah.
You can unmute yourself. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah,
Hi,
hello.
hi.
I'm saying, actually, I want to ask that what is the single most valuable skill you have learned that has helped you
What
in
is
your
this?
professional career?
Sorry, I couldn't hear. Can you repeat?
Most valuable skill that you have learned from this attending these hackathons and judging?
Skill, okay. If you're asking a general skill, so I would say that speaking, because I was an introvert, man. I couldn't speak properly with my friends even. So I learned to speak properly, and now obviously I take these sessions and get invited in various places because in hackathons you are forced to speak out, right? You have to pitch your solution and make these judges understand your solution, right? So that a lot of that helped me to improve my speaking skills.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or are
thank
there
you,
any
Arjun.
resources or APIs or tools that are often overlooked by participants?
Tools, I don't think so. There are any specific because that also again depends on what problem statement you are trying to solve, and I don't think so. There's any general tool that is totally followed by every hackathon team. I don't think so. That is specific.
Or are there any boundaries that we cannot use that or this?
Again, depends on what hackathon you are participating in. Mostly, it is not. You are allowed to use anything, but depends on the hackathon.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Arjun. Like next one is Shai Kiran. You can unmute yourself now.
Uh, Hi.
No, I didn't talk
Hi, hi.
actually, Logambika.
I
Can you
want to
speak
ask
only?
uh, how
Okay,
many team
sorry, sorry.
members you have in your team?
How many?
Team members you have.
In my team, see, it depends on the hackathon again. What is the criteria? Okay, some hackathons have 4 members, some hackathons have 6-member team. So it depends.
What I want to ask is how you divided, you and your team members divided the task, and did you guys have knowledge on their own, or did you guys are expert in your own knowledge?
Yeah, see, we worked on the domains that we were interested on, or we have the expertise, right? We obviously divide roles on that basis. And in ideation part, we as whole a team work on that together. But when it comes to coding or doing some specific task, we obviously divide our roles based on what are our expertise or interests.
Thank you.
Yeah, next one is the Viber. You can unmute yourself now.
Yeah. Hello, Manan. Am I audible?
Hi, 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 hi. Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
yeah, good to
So,
go.
so the question I wanted to ask is, so the what I believe is the main or the most important thing is we have to bring up an unique solution or bring up an idea which outstands
Mhm. Yeah,
in the hackathon.
yeah.
So I have enrolled into this Gen AI Exchange hackathon conducted by Google. So
Okay.
I'm stuck at the bringing an outstanding idea. So they have mentioned
Okay.
that you have to not make an chatbot and just give your prototype. So
Obviously. Yeah.
what do you think, or would you suggest any tips or any process we have to go through to build an unique
Mm,
solution which stand out?
See, what my team and I also follow is, we try to research about, okay, like if, like I can take an example of what my SIH project, right? So we were asked to build air quality and water quality monitoring dashboard kind of thing for the government of Kerala. So first of all, we tried to understand, okay, we need to have to build a dashboard, right? So we need the data. So we gathered the data of the AQI and WQI from government sources or any sources we could find on internet. And somehow we find it and live API for the data, and we integrated that with our solution. And we were fetching live data and showing that on our website. So, yeah, typical AQI website, if you search any AQI website, you would see all these features, live AQI and, graphics and comparisons and graphs and other like pictorial things. And it is pretty standard, right? So the same questions was asked to us in the finale. Okay, what unique you guys are doing than others these websites, right? So then my team went into research mode. We tried to understand, okay, what the problem has been faced by the government in these years. So we jumped upon an article that showed, okay, what government does is they ban everything, all the industries, they turn off schools or they turn off the construction sites when AQI goes high in Delhi, right? So instead of doing that, what we could have been done is there are some particular parameters in AQI like PM10, PM2.5, carbon or something like that. So they go high particularly for one or for a particular reason. For example, if dust pollution is high, that means PM10 or PM2.5 would be high. If there is car pollution, obviously carbon would be high. So instead of turning off everything, we could provide them, okay, in this locality, with due to this reason. For example, carbon is high, so the reason is car pollution. So you can just do something for cars, like have odd even rule or something like that. If dust is the reason, you can just turn off the construction sites or have a ban on them instead of turning off everything, right? So this was what we did unique in SIH, and we got this by researching on the internet and finding what problems the government are facing, right? Oh, you can follow this approach, and you can just look on Reddit or some articles, read about that problem statement. The more you research on it, like you might fumble on upon something unique that you can make, right?
And yeah, one more thing was, do you like integrate any AI tools in your workflow in this process of?
At the time of SIH, no, I didn't because we were not aware of too much on AI. But these days, yeah, it depends obviously on the problem statement that you're tackling, if it requires AI or something. But yeah, most of solutions nowadays have something AI, a simple chatbot or something they have.
Yeah, thank you, Manan.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Next one
Hey,
will be Alia Khan. You can, yeah.
Hello, am I audible?
I Yes,
Eh,
yes, you are.
Yeah, you're audible.
Hello, so I've been following you for a long time now. So I
Okay, thank
wanted
you.
to ask you that, like, if you are participating in SIH or any other cybercrime hackathon, so what is the one thing you look at when you are judging someone? Like, is it the innovation,
What? Okay. If you're asking me
or
particularly, so I would be
if you,
looking
or it
on.
is the tech stack thing?
No, it is not the tech stack. I would be looking on specifically on what unique you guys are doing or how you are solving the problem statement or how unique is your solution, what unique features you are offering. Because we as a judge we have idea, right? Okay, what the problem statement is there and what is would be a general solution of it, right? So we try to look on, okay, what unique you guys are doing, and obviously it also depends on how you pitch yourself, how good you pitch yourself to the judges. So these things matter while participating in these hackathons.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Next one will be Varuna. You can unmute yourself now.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Hello, sir. So actually,
I,
my question is that, like, when the time is so short for the hackathon, like, and the team members have different opinions on the problem statement, like, how do you manage that?
Okay. See, sometimes we tend to fight on the different opinions that we have, but eventually, we try to eliminate, okay, why your opinion is not that feasible or that good, or, why not your opinion can be better. So we try to eliminate the opinions that we have, and we just finally come up on what can be done best, and we all agree on that mostly. So obviously, and it also depends on how good your understanding is with your team as well. So yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, next one will be Shai Praveen. You can unmute yourself now.
yeah. How do you manage stress or anxiety when the things going wrong during hackathon?
Okay. See, my personal take, I try to move out of that space. I just move out of my table and I try to take a small walk or have a conversation with my family or my parents for a while. And, it reduces the stress levels and then I can, just properly work on the ideation. Like I just take the break off whatever I was doing. Or
Okay,
maybe you
thank you.
can have a small conversation or a food break, maybe. That also helps.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Shai Praveen. Next one will be Engagement. You can unmute yourself now.
Guys, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Hello.
Yeah, you are audible. You are good to go.
Hello.
Hi, hello.
Ah, my question was when we go for a SIH, uh,
Mhm.
picking a problem statements which comes under SDG goals will give us some extra benefits to getting shortlisted. Is that right?
Picking up on, sorry, I missed what I was saying.
Uh, Picking up a problem statement which comes
Hmm.
under SDG goals will give
STG
you some
goals,
extra
what
sustainable
I
development
There is
goals.
a
no, no, that.
certain, yeah, like there is a certain SDG goals, like sustainability development
Yeah.
goals, like
Oh,
16 goals
sustainable
are there.
development.
Yeah,
Okay. Got
yeah,
it, got it.
that's what he stated.
See, that
Comparing to other
depends.
problems, picking up.
Hmm. Yeah,
Comparing to
go on.
other problems which not comes under SDG goals,
Mhm.
we if we
Uh,
pick up a SDG goal, other problem statement.
See, obviously it depends, right? You won't be getting biasness on that. I don't think so. But yeah, if your solution has sustainable goals and you can, pitch that properly as a startup or something to the judges, that might create a good impact. But obviously, it depends totally what problem statement you are tackling. There are a lot of variables on that. Yeah.
Yeah, if we choose any problem statements, the some solutions already exist. But if
Mhm.
we try to make some unique ideas, how we can able to check our solution is feasible or viable and also sustain
Well,
in the market.
you can, get some advice from someone, or you can just, take user feedback. User feedback is something you can have on your solution, and that can give you basic idea, because you see, you don't need to give a proper, startup pitch for that feasibility or viability or business idea, right? That's just you. They also know, okay, you are guys are building an MVP, right? So, you just have a little data, or you're not that aware about the market, right? So just basic idea about how you would be approaching would be good enough.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. The next one will be Japjot. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing the name, I think so. Yeah, Japjot. Yeah, what's that? I'm not sure about the name. Like you can unmute yourself now.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes.
Hi, Manan. Basically, my
Hi.
question is regarding basically when you are a leader of the team
Mhm.
and you are basically you have to choose the rules, choose the core build to build, core features to build, and basically you have to shape the pitch to win. But basically, I want to know what is your mindset or the approach that you do from starting to end after getting know of the topic or in a 24 hours hackathon or any hackathon.
Mhm. See, first of all, we in my team we don't have a specific leader. Like we all are leaders. We all, take responsibility of the whole team and the whole idea that you're working on. And then obviously once we get the problem statement, we all start researching on it, on our parts. We, try divide some topics for that or something we figured out, and we just start researching. And then we all come up with our researches, what we have done, we discuss ideas, and then we try to figure out together what all the core features that we are going to build and what unique features we have and how we are going to pitch on that, right? And then we divide the work roles and we start building. And then in between, if we face the round and we have taken feedback and we have to do some more research, some of our guys went into research mode again, and other guys are working continuously. And yeah, then we just pitch together and complete our solution. And try to formulate a proper pitch, try to include, the data points that we searched on. We try to put in whatever we've searched into our pitch as well with the solution. So yeah, that is kind of a breakdown of how we work.
That's great, but I want to know that if this is a situation that you have a chance to have members according to you, basically, that you
Okay.
know very much, but in a situation that you don't know the members, it is
Mhm.
a random
First
member.
time kind of hackathon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Uh,
secondly, I want to also know that in what way you research. Basically, there is a lot of content on the internet, and there are
yeah,
some things which are feasible and which are not feasible.
right, right.
So,
Uh,
what is
s-
your structure?
okay. See, first of all, talking about random teammates or your first time hackathon members. So obviously, just try to have an idea, right? Okay, what someone would be interested in or not, right? So you can just divide roles based on that. And if talking about how we research is that, we try to find out what are the core pain points of the problem statement that we are targeting. Like, for example, I shared about the air quality one, right? So in that way, we try to figure out okay what these pain points are that are existing, and if that is feasible to build or not. Okay, we might find something that is really good and can be a unique idea, but we cannot build that right now, or we have time bound foundation. So sometimes we also pitch that to others. Okay, that we figured out this can also be done, but due to time foundation, we couldn't completely push that. We tried to tell them the approach that we'll be following for it, but obviously due to time foundations we can not build this right now, right? So they also understand okay these guys did something unique or try to work on this. So in this way I guess you can do that.
Basically, I also want to know. Basically, secondly, that
Mhm.
if you are in a situation that you have to give roles to your members,
Mhm.
so how would you lead them? You know the members, you know that
Okay.
they can do, but they are lazy ones. Are you getting my point?
Okay,
And
so yeah,
secondly,
you have
one more
to
thing, one more thing. One more
uh,
thing. Secondly, basically, you can you please also tell me that how can we select the USP of the project? Matlab, basically, how to select the USP that should be innovative. Innovative, I think.
okay. See, USP obviously you have it has to be something that has not been done, has to be unique, right? And it has to solve a very core problem or a problem that is currently faced by this existing solution of the problem statement, right? And talking about lazy teammates, so man, as a leader, you have to motivate them or have some kind of a motivation for them, right? That is something personal that you have to deal with. And I don't think so. Anything much can be done with lazy guys, right?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Like before Arjun, like there is Panan Shetty, like raised the hand, I think so. Or the question was vanished, like why you dropped down the hand?
Okay. Do you think it's better to pick problem statements from your comfort zone, like skills you already know, or challenge yourself with something new?
Uh, Again, it is your choice to, if you want to challenge yourself and go in that and you are comfortable with that, go for it. But if you want to be in your comfort zone, you can obviously because see, if you ask me particularly, I would have stayed in what skill set I am comfortable in because see, in a 36 hours time, learning something very different or way off from my tech stack that I've done is kind of difficult. But obviously, if you have that, you know, kind of a working spirit in you to challenge yourself and work hard on that, so you can obviously do that as well.
Yeah, and yeah, one more. Then have you
Mhm.
ever faced a situation where your initial idea didn't work during a hackathon? Then how did you pivot?
Yeah, we faced that in research. As I said, we just built something basic, like we built the basic air quality dashboard and something like that. It was very pretty generic kind of a solution, right? So the others were not impressed. But what we did was we just pitched our whole solution the first round only, right? A lot of teams don't do that. They're trying to, keep their solution down till the next round, and we were releasing it in parts. But we obviously pitched our whole solution in the first round, and we got feedback. So we tried to align our solution with what the feedback that was given, and we tried to come up on the same ground that the judges were asking us to come up on. Right. That's how we tackled it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Next, Ranjan, you can unmute yourself. Yeah, you can speak now. Ranjan, are you here? Oh, no. Or you can drop down your question in the chat. No issues. Okay, like we need the next participant. Like Nitish Kumar, you can unmute yourself now. You can ask your question.
Hi, Manna. I have one doubt. How the judges are aware with whether the hackathon solution is truly scalable and sustainable?
Yeah, they ask sometimes. Depends on the judge, obviously, but yeah, they can ask.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, Nitish Kumar. Like, yeah, Ranjan, you can unmute yourself now. Okay, like, okay, Arjun, it's your turn now. You can go ahead. So go ahead.
Okay, sorry for asking one more question.
No
Manan,
issues.
as
Yes.
I saw in the hackathon, they will give the problem statement a little while back, right? From the
Yeah.
day, from the
Right.
actual
Right.
D-Day.
Yes.
Do you feel? I mean, I'm actually a little confused here. If
Mhm.
people can build the solution before itself and come there and just what do they do if they have pre-built already the solution? What will they
Mhm.
do in the 30 hour or 24-hour time that they sit there for?
See, obviously, pre-built solutions give you an edge, right? And as you said, what you were going to do in those 36 hours or 24 hours. See,
Mhm.
obviously, you would be having mentoring rounds or evaluation rounds, right? So, as I said, you
Yeah.
can just pitch your whole solution, whatever you have built, and you can get feedbacks on that because a lot of times, what happens is we try to understand the concept in a different way. Judges have a different perspective, right? So, to match on that, because you have to impress the judge at the end, right? So
Yes.
you have to match that, and once you get the understanding, okay, this judge wants this from us, you can just build that in those 24 hours, keep and make those changes that are required, right?
Cool. Will there be any constraints in any of the hackathons that you
Hmm.
have seen that you should not build any solution before, or you should
See,
start from here? Is there a
mostly, mostly it is not, but as I guess in Google Agentic AI that we had, there was some kind of restriction on that, but it depends on various
no, no,
hackathons.
it was not there. No one asked that. No one asked that.
Okay, okay, then
Yeah,
it
it's
was
just
kind of, yeah.
okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, thank you. I got the answer. So it's okay to have a pre-built solution. Thank you, bro. Thank
Yeah, yeah, it is absolutely. It is a better way also. So if you are
you.
have
Perfect.
the concept early only, yeah,
Correct, correct. We can have a lot of changes upon the
yeah, yeah,
feedback that we
right.
get. Thanks,
Yes.
thanks a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Next one, Chai Praveen, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, as a beginner, how can I write and submit a project proposal in a professional way before entering into a hackathon?
How you can write a proposal and sorry, I could miss that part.
Sorry, wait 1 second. Yeah, as a beginner, how can I write and submit
Mhm.
a project proposal in professional way before entering into a hackathon?
See, I don't think so. You need to create a whole proposal for a solution. You just need to create a PPT, right? So for the PPT, you can just have a short description in points, clear crisp points, okay, what your solution is and what problems you're targeting and how you're solving those. And then you can just have the architecture diagrams or UI mockups or something like that that displays your solution in a pictorial way. And that's all I guess for the PPT.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Sai. Like Pranjan, you can unmute yourself now. You can speak. Yeah, you're unmuted, but Pranjan, I hope you can speak, but we can't hear from you anything. I think he's muted. Okay. Let me read the chats and the questions. Yeah. Okay, like Pranjan is message like my mic is not working. So okay, fine.
Okay.
You can post your questions in the chat. Is the time for the chat now? Like, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of questions I guess are
Yeah,
flooded in.
lot of questions are there. Uh, the many questions is about which is the most important, like it's a PPT or code or presentation or user interface. This is the most
Uh,
followed questions.
okay. First of all is the pitch, then comes the UI, then comes your coding approach.
Okay. What next? Shreya also asked what eventually helps in ideation process.
What eventually helps in addition process? See, researching obviously, trying to read what about the problem statement more in depth on, Reddit or some articles that are available on the internet. And maybe, if that is a niche-based problem statement, you can, ask someone from that niche to have an idea about that industry or something like that. That can be done.
And Rakesh asked like how you selected your SAH project, or how
Uh,
one can select the hackathon
See,
project.
okay. See, for my SIH problem statement, I was had a team with very basic knowledge because we were freshers, right? So I had some idea about backend development. One of my members had some idea about front-end development. So we tried to figure out, okay, we are good in web dev, we can target any web dev problem statement, right? So then we tried were looking on about the problem statement and we fumbled on this environmental and AQI kind of thing. So we were kind of interested, and one of our team members also had interest and personal experience in this tournament, so we tried to pick this up on. And when we researched about it, we were pretty much confident. Okay, we got the data, we got everything that we needed, and we can easily build this solution. So that's how we took this problem statement.
Yeah, okay. Next one is like what events, okay, that's the same question, I think so. Yeah. Are there any common mistakes that freshers make during SAH that should I aware of? Questions from Divan.
Pressures, as I said, you tend to get deviated of what was originally asked in the problem statement, and sometimes with continuous kind of revisions in your solution. So try to stick on what was originally asked in the problem, and don't get too much deviated on getting more unique extra features in your solution. Just keep one or two unique factors and some core feature that is good to go.
Yeah, Shreya asked like, can you please send me one example of PPT presentation demo?
PPT presentation demo. Okay, I would share a link of my SIH PPT that we used for 2023 SIH. So I can share that. I will just send that link in the chat. Meanwhile, you can continue.
Yeah, like Vishal Mehta, this question is already answered. I hope so. Like, web problem statement. What is a problem statement and what that focuses on?
Yeah, it is answered, right?
Yeah, next one. Like, what are the key things to look for when analyzing a problem statement? This will, I so hope so. This will be answered. Okay.
Okay, I have shared the link in the chat, and A disclaimer, first of all, this was the template earlier for SIH in 2023. It was 4 slides. Now it is 6 slides, so it is a different template. So you can just get a basic idea. Don't, blindly follow this template for your SIH PPT.
Okay. Yeah, like Pranjal asked the chat, like, so Manan Bhaiya, my question is, were you familiar with the codes and programming languages, or you were just a rookie when you joined the college? Because we personally have just started learning C++, which is my first language, and what things you had to learn during the journey.
See, I was an rookie when I entered college, so I just had basic interest in Python and backend development, but not that much idea about how it is done, right? So after identifying the problem statement that we choose for SIH, I started learning on Python and the backend development area. So I built some basic projects. I didn't went for the rote learning path. I try to get the basic idea of the language, and then I learned some basic frameworks, and then I just started building some basic projects. And then moving on, when I faced issues with the projects, I just learned about those topics that I was not aware of. So in this way, you can just start your learning journey for SIH or any hack.
Yeah, and like I am Ansari asked, like, if you're a leader of site, what things are important to taking initiative and implementing to teammates?
If I'm sorry, I missed. If I am the leader of the team.
Like of site, I like hope so. Like leader of site, mentioning like team only. I think so.
Okay, okay. So I would say not. I see. First of all, I would not be, taking a whole leadership on myself. I would just have everyone as a leader in my team, right? Because that creates a good sense of responsibility for everyone in the team, and it doesn't get pressure on me as well. So yeah, and other than that, I guess I would just motivate them. Okay, we would be winning some crash prizes or something like that, goodies and all. Yeah, so that can be done, right?
Like yeah, Mukesh asked, like, what's the most underrated skill that turns hackathon participants into future founders?
It's skill that turn hackathon into the future. Uh, I guess the by participating in these hackathons, right, you get a basic idea of how you would pitch yourself for funding rounds or something, because it is almost the same scenario, right? You are trying to getting the judges understand what you guys are building, right? So that lot of in times it helps while you are getting funding opportunity or something like that. And obviously, you learn teamwork and all the other skills about ideating or something like that, right?
Like the final question, like from Engagement, I think so. It's a big question. If a team got shortlisted in a hackathon, in the selection round
Mhm.
of the hackathon, if the team is working on a hardware project and the jury asked to make some changes in the components, if we work on software, we can manage also easy to manage the changes. But for
Mhm.
hardware, it's difficult to manage the changes so far. So that's what Engagement's question is.
See, for hardware, I don't have that personal experience on it, but mostly what I know is that, you can just say that, okay, so we don't have this components or something like that. And I guess if it is possible, you can mimic something with software, right? If some hardware thing is needed, I guess you can mimic that and or have some sample data kind of it for that, right? If it can be done, I don't know much on that, but I guess some mimicking can be done for that.
Yeah, like Nitish Kumar asked, what skills should young developers focus on beyond coding to succeed in innovation?
Which beyond coding. See, as I said, obviously you need to learn good speaking skills. You need to have understanding, okay, how you're going to deal with people. You have to have the skills about how you're going to deal with people and how you're going to manage yourself, manage your time, and how work-life balance or something like that, right? So I guess you should have these skills as well as a developer, right?
Yeah, final question from Varna. Yeah, you can unmute yourself. Your last question.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry for asking again. So, in an hackathon, like if we get code suggestions
Varna?
from AI tools,
No
am I
issues.
audible?
Yeah, you are. Go on, go on, go on.
Like if we get code suggestions from AI tools like ChatGPT or something like that, like can we use it in our project, like in the hackathon?
Yes, until and unless the hackathon guidelines allow you, you can obviously. For some hackathons, mostly they don't restrict ChatGPT or these AI tools, but if it is restriction, you have to take care of that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Like,
Hi.
it's me, Chinmay again. So you said using
Yeah.
ChatGPT and Gemini could help, but what I feel is sometimes it would increase our workload. Like we need to keep debugging the things, so and
Yeah,
so. So what do
that.
what do you say about using this ChatGPT? Will it help or backfire at the
See,
uh,
if you blindly just copy in whatever ChatGPT is giving, obviously you would be ending up in debugging a lot, right? If you getting a completely build your solution from ChatGPT or something like that, right? You need to have a basic idea of how things work, right? So, and you can just have, get the idea, okay, I am building this. This is the basic, you can get the basic code from ChatGPT or some code from ChatGPT that you don't have to type for yourself, right? You can just have manual reading of the code first, and then you can just copy it into your code base instead of directly copy pasting without reading it, right?
Yeah, like Pranjal is raised his hand. Like, yeah, you can unmute yourself. Are you able to speak now? Okay. Like,
I
let me
guess we have
close by
few
Sai.
questions in the chat as well.
Yes, Sai Praveen, would you like to speak? Let me
My
check
mic
on the
not
chat.
working, he's saying.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Uh,
okay.
Before attending your first hackathon and participating in several, what personal professional changes did you experience and what key lessons did you learn about yourself? Okay, Cyberwin, see, as I said, I was an introvert, so I couldn't even properly speak with people. Now, after participating, I can take sessions. Like you just land, give me a stage, I can just take over the whole area and put in a lecture or something like that, right? So that changed, and I can now, handle people, work with people properly, and my confidence level is on another level, right? So my confidence has been boosted up, and I can do a lot of things, right? When you are confident enough, you don't fear about doing something new or trying something new, right? I can just explore easily and work on something new, right? What did hackathons teach you about your skills, teamwork, and mindset that you didn't know before? Yeah, earlier as well, as I said, I didn't know I could, so properly work with team or, have these skills also, right? A lot of people say if you are introvert, you cannot turn into an extrovert, right? I did it within 2 years by just participating in these hackathons. I have now absolutely turned into an extrovert. I keep talking with people too much. So yeah.
Yeah, there is final question here. Like Vivan, what makes for a great final presentation or demo? What should we focus on to impress the judge in a short amount of time?
Great final presentation or demo. Okay. See, you should focus on what your unique ideas are or your unique features. Capitalize on them and try to, mention, okay, this was the pain point that was being faced right now in this problem, and we tackled it with this solution. And yeah, that you can do. And also, try to keep the judge hooked with, some relevant data points or something like that that is relevant to your solution because sometimes what happens is judges lose interest in the pitch and they try to lose focus as well. So yeah, keep them focused, keep them interested in your solution, and that's all I feel.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Manan, this has been such a wonderful, insightful, and inspiring conversation on behalf of the Hype Series team and everyone here. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, energy, and your journey with us. Like, yeah,
Thank you.
let's drop a big thank you in chat for Manan.
Thank you so much, everyone.
So,
And
thank you,
a
thank you.
short announcement for my side for all the ones who have stayed till now.
Yeah.
I would be taking a masterclass with the tie-up with Growbinar, and it would be conducted on 31st August mostly at 10 a.m. You would be informed on the Growbinar social medias and the WhatsApp community. And yeah, at there you would be decoding the problem statements live, and you can come up with whatever issues you are facing with your problem statements or whatever you are targeting, because by then the problem statements would be released and you can just pick your problem statements as well. And any doubts regarding to SIH or how to crack SIH, everything would be shared in that masterclass. So yeah, be ready for that. And thank you so much for joining today.
And to all amazing students and champions tuning in, like we are posting the feedbacks in the comment section and the group as well. Like give the feedback of the current session here. Yeah, thank you for so much for joining us today. This is Lohambika signing off from Hype Series episode 5. Until next time, keep hustling, keep building, and keep winning. Thank you all for here. Like follow Growbinar in all social medias, and we are posting the photos in the group. You can post it on the LinkedIn and tag Manna Tyagi for the wonderful session.
Yeah, I would repost your posts and you can get a good LinkedIn reach as well. Okay. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone. Okay.